Well, I mean,
One of them days. It's just one
we
of
are
those
Them
days.
days.
we are live, and DeMarcus had a tough time today, but
It started with the shirt. The shirt was the problem.
Is that what set it off?
His shirt was the problem. That set the whole day ablaze.
Started from right here.
if he didn't have that shirt on, he'd probably be all right. Okay.
Well, Nike hate y'all.
So today is supposed to be NFC South Day. And DeMarcus been fussing about NFC South Day all week. He like, how the hell are we supposed to talk about the worst division in football? And it is pretty bad, you know what I mean? But there's some good points, and we'll get to those good points.
It's so bad that it's damn near exciting to watch.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's bad, but it's good. You know what I'm saying? But
it's terrible.
Deshaun Watson.
Man.
He was
rest in peace to his football career.
Man.
Oh, damn. You kicking him out already?
Man, he don't play another down of football.
Well, he had a bad showing yesterday. Shedeur came out in the first half. It was an hour and a half delay. But he came out, especially that first drive. I think he was 7 of 7 for 40-some yards and a touchdown. He looked like he commanded the offense. He looked like he was in complete control. Completed a nice 3rd and 15 for a first down. Second drive, he threw an interception, but hit right off the receiver's chest.
I was about to say, you can't do much better than that.
A little bit behind him, the receiver, but not,
Hey, man, we in the pros. If you get hit in the face with it, you got to catch it.
I agreed. This is one of those things like where, especially because he ran a lot with the twos, right? He didn't run with the ones, and Deshaun Watson ran with the ones last week and was largely ineffective, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shedeur ran with the twos, looked effective. He did a little interview like in the third quarter, said he missed the coin toss, but that's okay. Just looked like he was in control of the offense. Deshaun Watson comes in the second half, and it is the exact opposite. Missing wide open receivers. There was one play where, and it was third and a little bit of distance. You know what I mean?
You talking about the dirt play?
Yes. Where you had a receiver on a corner route and you had a receiver on a deep curl that was wide open, and he acted like he didn't see him, right? And the pocket wasn't broken down. He ran into the pocket, right, into the chaos, and ended up taking the sack. After the game, a reporter asked him about the boos. And this is what he had to say. Check it out.
Man, I didn't have no reaction. I think the biggest thing is, I think you guys know too, and I think the whole world knows. It has nothing to do about the performance. It's a little bit personal than that. So I think that's it's a disrespectful thing. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep whatever I feel with me and my family internally on how I feel about that. And yeah, just move on.
But don't you think, Deshaun, that winning and playing better would eliminate some of that booing?
Last time I played on this field, I tore my Achilles. And that same fan base, they cheered when I got hurt. So does that have to do with, what does that have to do with anything about performance? When a person get hurt, especially for your own city, and they cheer.
Does any of that make you regret coming here?
No, I don't regret anything in my life. You know, I think the Lord put me through situations for a reason. So I don't regret anything at all. But, you know, I had different thoughts on how it was going to be, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, sometimes, you know, the tables turn And I'm patient enough because I'm a child of God to, wait for that time to change. So I'm not tripping on it. I'm not tripping on it.
DeMarcus?
Man, your boy is there with all of his verbal vomit. He just let it all hang out, didn't he? He got asked one question, and it went
and didn't answer it
at all.
You said a whole bunch and still didn't answer either question.
He said a whole lot and not saying nothing.
Man,
Okay.
don't you think winning and playing good would change that? Last time I played on this field, I got hurt and they cheered. Don't you think winning and that question still remains? Don't you think that if you was winning and playing good before you got hurt, they might not have booed? Granted,
they haven't seen a Deshaun Watson that they bought, right? They bought fool's gold is what they bought,
man,
and that's what they're booing though. You know what I'm saying? They're booing the front, the 3 injuries because I'm gonna call the Achilles 2.
Okay,
so they booing the 3 injuries. They're booing your trash performance from the first half of the season that you actually got a chance to play in. And then they're booing you because of your personal shit, which they never got a chance to get over, right? They came straight into a guaranteed humongous contract and never really got going on that, like in any fashion. Because as soon as you start playing, it was terrible. It was almost like a relief that you got hurt.
damn.
At that point, I mean, what they were doing in Cleveland with Deshaun Watson and Nick Chubb and who else did they have at that point?
Njoku.
Yeah. So
Peoples Jones.
You know what I mean?
People Jones. They had a little squad, and you still had Myles Garrett. And
Garrett on defense.
And your defense was holding it down. I mean, they ain't asking you to score a lot, right? Scrape together 10 points, 15 points. And then you couldn't even do that on a consistent basis. That's what they're doing.
Again, this is let's think about this fan base as a whole, right? The Cleveland fans,
I can do that,
are probably some of the worst in sports.
They up there, bro. I don't know. It's something about them whole Rust Belt fans, bro. I mean, what's going on up there? The harsh winters be killing them or what?
Like let's just take it to this point, right? LeBron left after 7 years, and they tore billboards down, burnt jerseys,
yeah.
And that was LeBron, right? You're Deshaun Watson. You think that you're immune to any of that? That was LeBron, and you're just
that was King of Cleveland. He won y'all a
King
chip.
of Cleveland. That man didn't have to pay for a bite of food in that city, in the state
at all.
You weren't even on that level. You think that you're gonna have some kind of grace. So you gotta understand the Cleveland fan base is one of those ones that's just is about as bad as like a Boston fan base or something like that. Like
Philly,
Philly, they hold their teams to a very high level, and when you do not perform at the level that they think you should, you're gonna hear it from them.
So whose fans are worse, or Browns fans worse, or Philly fans?
So I think that Philly fans get a bad rep just because of the Eagles fans. I don't think Sixers fans, Flyers fans.
Listen, we're talking about football. We're talking about football.
Just football?
Oh, we're talking about football. You got the link, and then you got the dog pound.
I'm gonna say that Cleveland's fans are worse, just because Philly's fans, they don't really turn. They just do dumb shit in the streets.
But they'll boo the shit out of Philly. I mean, they boo the shit out of.
They booed the shit out of Nick Sirianni.
Well, here's my thing with them though. I think that they're just kind of spoiled. Like they've had winning seasons, they've had winning teams. Cleveland is just tired. You know what I'm saying?
So I was gonna say like this, dude. 30 years is a stretch. It's more like 45, 50.
Yeah, it's long, bro.
It's been a long time. You talking about Bernie Kosar?
Yeah.
When they were good.
You're talking about the last time the Browns was good, they were the Ravens.
Yeah.
Nah, there was a Baker Mayfield led Browns team. Man, that was
internally done. Because Baker Mayfield and
some work.
OBJ couldn't get over that. You should have never been throwing to OBJ because Jarvis Landry was always open.
Okay.
You remember that team that they beat the shit out of Pittsburgh first quarter of the first round?
I remember.
It was. I was like, oh, Cleveland might be something next round.
Let me ask you this, Chris. Is Deshaun Watson?
Yes. No. Just...
Couldn't even get it out.
Okay, so let me rephrase it since you said yes already. Deshaun Watson said that he wasn't going to let anybody know how he truly feels about people booing him. That's just going to be between him and his family. But this entire interview lets you know that his feelings are hurt.
Oh, yeah.
His feelings are hurt. Does he have a valid reason to feel the way that he feels about the Cleveland Brown fan base?
Yeah. I mean, anytime somebody gets booed from an injury, or excuse me, when anybody gets cheered for getting hurt, you feel a type of way because granted, right, you get paid millions of dollars to play a child sport. We all understand that aspect, right? But at the same time, right, it's not like you're playing a board game, right? You are out there putting your body on the line every Sunday, right?
Agreed.
You're giving blood, sweat, tears, broken bones, torn ligaments for this team, for this organization, and ultimately for this fan base. Sports is such a tricky and finicky concept that a sports team of people you've never met, you don't know, who make more money than you, dictate the feelings that you have about a game that you don't play. So it's a very weird construct.
That was a harsh analysis, but hey, you know what though? He's right for the large part. For the large part, most NFL fans have never played the game. They was like in the band or just casually,
but love the sport. They like the sport.
Yeah.
And so you know that fans they want to see a good product. They're day in, day out. I'm a Browns fan. This year is it. Or go Cowboys, man. We believe in Dak this year. Or hey, the Lions, man. We got the team. We got the team to do this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Every fan base has that feeling. So when you, and I can speak for this as a Lions fan, man, when you've seen more down years than up years, right? Any little semblance of hope is like, okay. So when you got Deshaun Watson, there was that little resemblance of hope. You was like, man, maybe this can be something. We got this quarterback who has a generational arm, can run, can extend plays,
smart, yeah,
right. Can analyze, and because he was in Houston, he was
all world, yeah.
He took the upstart Kansas City Chiefs to the limit. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they really should have been in the Super Bowl.
They should have been in the Super Bowl, right? Yeah. So you take that, and granted, then you have the off-field issues, the injuries, right? But as fans, man, fans don't know. Fans remove the fact that these are people and put them more as idols and icons.
Mm-hmm.
Once you look at somebody as an idol or icon, you take the human aspect away from them. They don't have feelings. They don't have emotions. They are now sport playing robots.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to command them to do what you want to do. So as soon as somebody gets drafted, boom, the human aspect of it leaves. Now you are this team's robot, this team's property.
Hold that thought, Chris. Now, you're on a roll. But let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take the athlete aspect out of it, period. Let's say you are a cashier at a grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
Or you work at your job doing what you do now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And your girlfriend break up with you.
Mm-hmm.
Or your dog dies. Or you wreck your car. Or these things happen in life every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you still expected to come and perform at a high level at the job that you work at right now?
To a degree. And allow me to explain.
Okay.
In this job, in particular, I work with fighter jets. So
Mhm.
I'm around multi-million-dollar aircraft every day.
Every
Right.
day.
So there's an expectation that when I'm around these aircraft, I'm at my best level. I'm at my peak mental capability. Right.
Right.
But at the same time, there is an aspect where it's like, hey, if you recognize that you're not at your best, or if we recognize that you're not at your best, we're going to remove you from the area so that way you don't cause harm to yourself or each other or the equipment.
Shedeur Sanders enters the building.
And does
Deshaun
what?
and takes over your job because
Mhm.
we're removing you from the situation. That's
Mhm.
exactly what I'm talking about. Deshaun Watson, this stuff happened a long time ago.
Mhm.
The stuff with the Instagram models. That shit happened a long ass time ago.
About
Right?
3 or 4 years ago at this point.
Precisely. Right? You didn't go to jail from it. You paid off a couple of people, you know what I'm saying, to hush your mouth, and all your business didn't get scattered in the street like it potentially could have, right?
If that's what you would have called it.
I mean, it got out in the street, but it could have been worse.
It could have been way worse, bro.
Been a whole lot worse because you could have went to trial and then all your business been out.
It would have been out there. It would have been public information.
You know,
there's a point.
Folks made whole YouTube channels off of just that shit type of stuff.
You right. You right.
So the quarterback that you had in Houston, he never came to Cleveland,
Nope.
right? Can we all agree on that?
For sure.
100%.
You
But
forgot
that's
to
what
pack
you
them.
thought you was buying.
That's what you thought you was buying.
Fanatics, right, or fans could care less about what's going on in your personal life. They could care, you know, like that's not their concern. That's
When
your
you walk in the building, put that shit up.
put it up,
So
right? Because that's what you're asked to do at any job that you work at, correct?
Mhm.
any job,
That's
bro,
what you're
look.
asked to do.
listen,
Especially, and I would go as far as to say that sports and walk with me here,
Okay.
customer service. If you can't go to a retail job, you can't work, customer service at a retail store, you can't work in fast food, and you having a bad day and you take that on the customer, you're liable to get sent home. Clock out for me right there. Clock out for me right there. You know
yeah,
what I'm
right
saying?
there and there, yeah.
So hold on, let me ask you this: was that interview him taking it out on the customer?
He probably tried not to. But
But that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I meant though. His emotions took over and he couldn't control it no more.
because
He's
still
talking about his Achilles and him keeping it at home and all of that. Hey,
'Cause he
silence
still
is
didn't answer-
golden.
he still didn't answer the damn question.
No, but
So-
silence is golden.
The fact that you took that opportunity to express, that was sitting on your heart.
100%. He
I
couldn't
don't
wait
even-
for that.
And the
It's
thing about it
in-
is for me is you said, and in comes Shedeur, right? So you draft Shedeur. I don't necessarily know if Shedeur is immediately thought to be Deshaun Watson's replacement, right? I think you know that Deshaun Watson is coming back, and you want to see like, hey, can Deshaun Watson be Deshaun Watson to vote? Now you're seeing Deshaun Watson. You're seeing Shedeur Sanders in a coaching system that's giving him a chance, not wanting to see him fail, not picking Dylan Gabriel over him, right? Actually giving him runs with the ones. You feel what I'm saying? And you're seeing Deshaun Watson have the same opportunities as any starting quarterback, coming back from injury. Let's see where your feet is at. Let's see where your head is at. The replacement is outplaying you. The fact of the matter was that they gave you plenty of time. You kept getting hurt, and now that we're seeing your play is not up to par. At this point, this is not even like, hey, you're not yourself right now. We're just giving you some time to whatever. No, this is like, hey,
Dog,
you're not
he's on
yourself
the last-
anymore.
He's on the last year of his deal. He's on the last year. So regardless of what he do, he ain't gonna be there next year.
Okay. Can you trade him,
Nope.
Chris?
No, nobody's picking that up. Nobody's in such a desperate need of a quarterback to take on that cap hit.
Nobody.
What about Atlanta?
Nobody. That new kid that they brought in, D2 boy. Yeah.
For me, with him, it's that 50 starts. It's the whole conversation about the 50 starts. It is. It's the 50 starts.
I mean, shit, we might well just jump on down to the Falcons and get to it, bro.
Let's not. Let's be patient, right? Let's not.
My man said, "No, we're gonna do this in order."
But
but the quarterback situation in Atlanta, I'm still not taking Deshaun Watson over either two.
No, he looked terrible, man. He looked bad.
It was bad.
He
And
looked bad.
granted, I get you said Tua looked bad too.
Yeah.
I know what Tua's ceiling still is. And I told
What
you,
is-
like, I told you that his only injury problem is his head. You can
Tua-
protect that.
but
But
that's
that's pretty big though. That's significant.
Yeah, but at the same time, right? You know exactly how to combat that. Tua, you either stay your ass in that pocket, learn to throw the ball away, or slide when you run.
he ain't done that yet.
Bro, Tua's not getting no more than a 3-step drop. That's it.
You're not giving him more than 3.
Not 3.
But at
You might line up in the pistol and we just going straight there.
I'm as bad as Tua's injury history is. I think that the way Deshaun Watson looks, it still makes it worse than what you would get out of Tua.
So you have a quarterback that has a bad head. You have a quarterback that has 2 bad knees and a bad shoulder.
That's
And
a
you
terrible
have-
combination.
And their third team quarterback is a D2 rookie. Crazy reporter decided he was going to give him a first round grade. You're telling me that Deshaun Watson is not better than any one of those 3?
Oh, matter of fact, we're missing the whole point of the whole thing.
I'm listening.
Deshaun Watson will never step foot in Atlanta. and here's the reason why. Kevin Stefanski's the head coach.
I know where this is going.
Yeah.
Kevin Stefanski's the head coach.
It's true.
Absolutely.
Okay.
No.
Is he better than Malik Willis in Miami?
Ooh.
We don't know. And I'm
Ooh.
Malik Willis in Green Bay in relief of Jordan Love.
Was excellent.
Like a very competent quarterback.
Right.
Okay.
You just sent him to Miami with nobody. It's us
Okay.
3 out there as receivers.
Okay.
Agreed. Okay, so let me ask you this: is he better than Jacoby Brissett in?
Yes, that was where I was going. Out west, go west, young man.
No.
Deshaun Watson and Jeremiah Love in the backfield is not. Listen, I watched Arizona play last night.
There will never be a single pass.
Maybe look, man. Maybe all Deshaun Watson needs to do is just get out of Cleveland.
Maybe so.
Maybe it's his head that's just broke.
Maybe that's what he-
Everything about that interview said that he takes all of that shit personal, right? So just remove him from the situation and then see what you got. But he's never gonna be Houston Deshaun in Cleveland.
And
Going to Arizona.
And you very well might have a point. Maybe it is Cleveland, but at the same time, unless he is an unrestricted free agent where anybody can just give him, hey, take this 1 year, 10 million or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Nobody's gonna.
So how many quarterbacks Cleveland got in the room right now? 4?
3.
Deshaun, Shedeur, and I think Dylan. I think Dylan's still there.
Dylan Gabriel played like the last 8 minutes of the game. Zappy. He only played like the last. Gabriel got like 8 minutes yesterday. But I tell you what, in those 8 minutes, he looked better than Deshaun Watson did.
Dylan Gabriel?
Yes.
That's rough.
Don't say that too loud because I hate Dylan Gabriel.
I mean, you know what? I didn't really have nothing against Dylan Gabriel, bro. It was just the narrative, because nothing in the narrative ever said that he should have been better than Shedeur.
You know what made me
still made it that.
You know what made me I can't still, because at the same time, granted, I understand that it's a job. You're trying to compete to get the job. But your same draft class, right? That is your fraternity brother in the fraternity of football, and that is also your teammate. You also did nothing to dispel the narrative yourself. And I'm not saying that you had to absolutely go in and cape for Shedeur Sanders, but at the same time, you could have said, No, it's coming down to in between the lines and the play of the quarterbacks. But you didn't do nothing. You sat there and let the Kevin Stefanski narrative run that you're the guy that they chose, and you're supposed to be the guy. You didn't do nothing, and that's what I don't fuck with.
So my thing with him, with Dylan Gabriel, is there was a few times last year that he could have shut the whole thing down in interviews.
That's what Chris saying. That's what Chris saying.
But there was some sour milk, and then remember his wife jumped in it. That's what I was like. Yeah, you need to tell your chick to shut up. Don't care don't care what you're talking about at the kitchen table in the bathroom before you come to work or whatever. Don't care. You know what I'm saying? You don't let her go in public like that. And Shedeur,
another Kelly Stafford.
Really, Shedeur was the one that took the high road. You understand what I'm saying? But you can tell Matt Stafford would go home and tell her to shut up. Like, hey, you need to shut the fuck up.
Look, Matt Stafford from Dallas. Shit, Matt know what it is.
Yeah, Matt will tell her. You can tell because she'll get real quiet for a couple months.
Kelly was bad, man. And you never like Kelly would show up, take the pictures and charity this and just the perfect quarterback wife, blase, blase, blah. As soon as he went to LA, they started playing, and in the first Lions-Rams game, which happened to be a divisional playoff game, blah, 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 and it haven't stopped since. I was like, damn, Kelly.
You gotta hush, baby girl. You gotta calm
because really and truly, Matt loved Detroit, dog.
Yeah, and he even understood. He was like, "Nah, I'm not asking for no tribute in no playoff game. They got their first home playoff. I couldn't even give them their home playoff game. Hell no, I'm not asking for no tribute. It's football. When we see each other in the regular season, next season, which they did, it was love then.
That's
playoffs,
different.
it's war, and everybody understood that except for Kelly. She wanted a tribute during the playoff. Nobody, no.
Time and place, baby. Time and
place.
Baby, you gotta calm down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You gotta calm down. But do you think now there was just an article that came out of ESPN that said that this interview will have nothing to do with the decision? That's what Todd Monken said.
That's what he said.
I think I'll save my opinion. What you think about that, D?
I don't know, man. I think that was the tipping point he needed. I think that he was always looking to go with Shedeur, but like you always kept saying, that 46 million was a heavy boat to pull. You know what I'm saying? And you had me believing there for a minute, even with his piss poor play. But then when you go out there and you just blow up the bridge that was holding you to the city, man. Cleveland done this before. They done cut dead money before.
Chris said that they should cut him.
Yeah, I agree.
You think so?
Yeah. Just move on, dog. Just move on. He's not going to do you any good right now. He's not going to do you any good. You need to go ahead and evaluate the year with Shedeur and Dylan and let that run. And if that ain't good enough, like everyone in the nation keeps saying, we in a deep quarterback class. Go get one of them. Let both of them go next year because they've both, done enough. We've seen enough.
So we're about to talk about in just a second that whole issue with the Falcons and how their answer could be with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But we'll talk about it in a second. But that's an interdivision trade that would have to happen. It would be a lot, but they can answer questions because this Baker Mayfield solidified his spot in the NFL. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did.
But
he really did.
There's some but I'm not saying that he couldn't play his way into the backup spot either, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So has Deshaun Watson officially lost his job?
From what I've seen from NFL owners and GMs in the past, I say 5 to 10 years, I think Deshaun Watson has effectively ended his career.
Damn. It would be hard, given your body of work, that it would be very hard for you to come back from essentially tearing your draws with your fan base, even though some of it may have been warranted, right? Possibly.
But look, man, if you in the public business of playing football, right, and everybody that has ever put pads on know good and damn well once you get in the field house, once them doors close, it's like you closing out all of the trash. Once that door goes clink and that magnet is locked, yo, that's where all the shit is on the other side of that door. Once I'm in the field house, that's all ball. I don't give a damn what's going on the other side. I could be facing legal trouble, but in between these walls of the field house, yo, this is where I can be at peace. That's how he was supposed to have took that. Right. All of them boos and, oh, I'm taking this personal, bro. You making how much a year? Shut up.
Too much.
Shut up. Be a professional. Let the doors lock, clink. Be about the Browns.
Okay, Chris, did he lose his job?
Oh, for sure. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. His job was probably lost before he even took a preseason snap. If Shedeur had looked anything like a competent quarterback, his job was gone.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Now, how that job is gone, whether it be by trade or by cut, that's remains to be seen. My money's on cut, but
so you cut him and you rock with Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur for the rest of the season.
I do.
You're gonna have
I don't like that either, because I don't like Dylan Gabriel as a quarterback either.
As not even a backup, dog.
No, I'd rather take Bailey Zappi.
He's out there.
Or go for. I think Joe Flacco might be a free agent again. Go get him.
Nah, Joe. He's not. Joe's on.
Cincinnati got him back. Got him back. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. At that point, I don't know, man. Anthony Richardson might be on his way out, so you can probably go get him.
Ant won't out anyway.
I mean, he just had some of the nastiest freaky injuries, bro. Orbital eye bone fracture. Come on, bro. From a restraint band. Insane.
Listen, he's had a hard time. You know what I mean? Like he's had a hard time.
My boy had a hard knock life.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't think Cleveland is for black quarterbacks.
Oof. Well, Mary Kay Cabot ain't about the black quarterback, but
their fourth quarterback in Cleveland is Talon Green.
He got speed.
He is fast.
He got speed.
For you to say Cleveland is not a black quarterback home and they got three of them is insane.
No, I'm not saying that they're not a black quarterback home. I'm saying a black quarterback shouldn't play in Cleveland.
Why?
I feel like that fan base, you already start on a curve.
Every fan base you starting on the curve, dog. This is still America, bro. It's still America.
If you a black quarterback in Atlanta, you winning. If you a black quarterback in Philly, you winning.
I mean,
if you
okay. Barring Chicago, Atlanta, Philly, and Detroit, we'll throw them out.
I don't think we might have had one black quarterback, and I can't remember his name.
No, I'm saying like how it's a black town. I'm just saying that it would be acceptable.
I think we had we've had. I think Dante Culpepper played in the Lions uniform for a little bit. Yeah.
Ronnie P was nasty.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
No. Gonna eat you up. Son.
No. I'm not saying that Detroit isn't like. We would love a black quarterback. Like, give me Lamar Jackson and watch me win the Super Bowl. Give me Lamar Jackson and watch me win the Super Bowl.
Hey, didn't Lamar go 32nd or some shit?
Something like that. 31st or 32nd. No, I think it was 32nd.
Yeah. I think he was 32nd.
Hold on. Stop. Chris,
what's up?
You think that in Cleveland they start with a curve because of the black quarterback?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that the only reason, if you are a black athlete in Cleveland, you have to be phenomenal. If you are not,
this is the same city where they sweep the streets for LeBron James.
Phenomenal, homegrown.
He's the homegrown kid.
That helps. That helps.
So with that logic, Jared Verse is supposed to have all of them carpets, right?
Quarterback. You can be black and everything else. Miles Garrett also didn't have to pay for a meal.
Yeah, but Miles Garrett wasn't from Ohio. Jared Verse was from.
Jared Verse is from Ohio.
If he does what Miles Garrett did, then he will have the street swept for him too.
I don't think it's the black quarterback that has the issue in Cleveland. I think that losing is the issue in Cleveland.
Well, they so used to it. Why would it be an issue?
It don't.
That's the whole conversation though.
Right,
Winning cures all of this shit.
And that's what Deshaun Watson should have said. You know what I mean? Cleveland, winning cures everything. You know what I mean? And I need to take accountability of how I'm playing and just do better. But it doesn't take away the fact that I don't appreciate the booing, especially when I got hurt, man. Like, don't boo me when I get hurt. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I need to improve my play and maybe change my perception here in the city. Right? Even though behind closed doors, I'm like, fuck each and every last one of y'all.
For real. Like, seriously.
Yeah. Fuck all y'all. But when you go into it and tear your draws with the fan base, as soon as he gets on the field now, pregame warm-up, they booing the shit out of him.
Especially as the quarterback?
Yeah.
Booing him. You the leader. Mm-hmm. Now.
And that might be enough to affect the decision of his career in Cleveland right there alone.
Oh, you missed that part. I said that he just killed his whole career.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be hard for him to catch on anywhere. For one, his play is bad. And then for two, you let your emotions take over on camera.
Never supposed to let that happen.
Can't let it happen. Never let him
see you sweat, boy.
That's not keeping the player right there.
Never let him see you sweat.
Browns head coach Todd Monken says he will name the starting quarterback tomorrow. I still have a few things to weigh out. We anticipate naming the starter tomorrow.
Hello, Shedeur.
Hello, Shedeur.
And that's just going by play alone, not anything else, not anything to do with anything. Because if Deshaun Watson had this same interview and he threw for 405 touchdowns, we wouldn't be talking about it.
We wouldn't be talking about it. We wouldn't be talking about it at all.
Now, what's my man's name right here? My man.
Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh said, play the Shedeur Sanders interview. All right.
But I messed up before I got on the field.
What happened?
I didn't go out for the coin toss.
You were supposed to be the game captain.
No, I know I was the captain, but I just thought I was like the captain of the team for the week. You know, I didn't know I was captain of the coin toss.
Maybe you can talk to the weather gods for me.
There's only one guy back, and that's all I know. There's only one guy.
Have you done enough? Do you think this is your job?
I don't think in life I don't feel like I'll ever be done enough. If I've done enough in life, I'll be retired.
Your offensive line looked like those guys took a big jump from last week. What were you most pleased with your protection?
Most pleased with? I would say just the eye contact. The eye contact, though, for sure.
Deion Sanders? Was that you?
He's a little giddy, and I think he's a little giddy because he knows he just won a starting job in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
And got the captain patch.
He sounds happy. You understand what I'm saying?
And got the captain patch. That's the thing that I caught. I was like, wait.
Because when he did this, right? When he did this interview, he was already in street clothes.
Oh, yeah, they've been doing that. Halftime, they out of there. Jaden Daniels did the same thing Saturday.
Yeah.
He played, and in when he came out at halftime, he was in joggers.
Does Shedeur Sanders, is he the future for the Cleveland Browns?
Yep.
He's the future
I've
right
said
now.
It since they got him. Listen, man, the thing about Shedeur, and this is a credit to him being Shedeur's son or Deion's son. That boy works in the offseason. He's gonna work like Tom Brady, right? Because that was his mentor.
Right. Agreed.
He's gonna work like Tom. He's gonna work like Jordan. What did they have in common? They found the 1 weak link. They found one thing in the offseason to work on, and they went to work hard on that one thing. And
Right.
if they can come back and make the worst part of their skill set better, then it made them better as a whole. And they did that repeatedly year after year. That's the reason why they stayed as good as they was. Shedeur has that same mindset. Once you let this boy start playing and seeing defenses and analyzing and going in and digesting and just being a pro, you're going to see a different level of player.
This is going to take him 50 starts.
Nah.
It might just because it's Cleveland. You know,
Nah.
Cleveland just like to do dumb shit.
Nah, man. Cleveland on the field, though. They got the talent, bro.
So
the line is blocking well. You got two great running backs. You bringing in all these receivers and help for him. You got a damn all-star tight end in Fannin.
Yeah.
I mean, it's there.
And the defense ain't shabby.
We shall see.
All right. So we can go to the NFC South.
Oh, mid, skip.
Okay. Wow. All right.
What's that? Inner.
New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, we can really enter now.
Last year, they had some issues, right? And one of the main issues that they had from the very beginning is they could not solidify their quarterback position. They couldn't do it. Similar to Cleveland, right? You go out, you draft Tyler Shaw, whatever, right?
Shaw.
You draft him, but you give the job to Spencer Rattler, and Spencer Rattler absolutely shit the bed with it, right? He
Kinda
comes
like what he did in Oklahoma.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Precisely. Shaw is the starting quarterback this year. Can they improve from where they were last year? Now, last year wasn't the greatest season for the Saints. Alvin Kamara had a pretty decent year. I'm not sure if the Saints have the capability of making a run in this division. 6-11 last year. Show came in and played well towards the end of the season, well enough to where they made him the starting quarterback this year.
Mm-hmm.
Are they better than 6-11? Now, your skill position players, Show, Travis Etienne Jr. from Jacksonville, Chris Olave, Jordan Tyson, and Devon Vale. Your tight end is Jawan Johnson with Noah Fant backing him up. I watched the Saints scrimmage the Cowboys the other day, and the Cowboys kind of pushed them around. Now, the Saints practice different than the Cowboys. The Saints they tackle in practice. You understand what I'm saying? That's what they do. They hit each other, they tackle. They actually play football in practice. The Cowboys are a wrap-up team. Like, you wrap up, you stop. You know what I mean? That's when you see running backs break out of tackles and go 99 yards down the field. You know what I mean? They practice like that. And they came out and they kind of punched the Cowboys in the mouth a little bit. And then the Cowboys woke up. And then George Pickens specifically woke up. And then once he woke up, then, CeeDee Lamb, everybody else woke up. But the one person that the Cowboy defense absolutely struggled with was Chris Olave. They had no answer for Chris Olave. Can Show get Chris Olave the ball enough for them to be competitive and may possibly win this division?
No.
That's not the question you should be asking.
What's the question?
Can Chris Olave stay on the field?
That is absolutely a question I should ask.
But you know what, though? That must be that hoodoo down in New Orleans, because name all of their top receivers. They've had some monsters. Marcus Colston,
Michael Thomas.
They all had the same problem.
Can't stay healthy.
Can't stay on the field. Y'all got some monster number ones.
And with Chris Olave, it's the worst of the injuries. It's not an Achilles. It's not an ACL. It's that head.
Mm-hmm.
He got the tour. He got the tour. And my thing about it, my thing about this is, can Tyler Show understand to not send any of your receivers, but particularly your often head injured and concussed number one receiver across the middle? Can he recognize enough not to do that?
Do you think Kellen Moore will change his philosophy and try to keep Olave as healthy as he possibly can? Because he runs a lot. Kellen Moore came from the Cowboys. Runs a lot of crossing routes.
A lot of crossing routes.
You can't send that one across the middle. Number 11.
He don't
number
care.
12.
That's the reason why he gonna keep him out there. He gonna keep him injured. So see, what you're really asking is Kellen Moore gonna stick to his game plan, or is he gonna play to keeping his players on the field? And that is a big absolutely not.
Defensively, especially at the defensive end position, they're pretty solid with Cameron Jordan and Chase Young.
Huh?
They're pretty solid with Cameron Jordan and Chase Young.
Chase Young and well, I mean,
Cameron Jordan is 48, and Chase Young is not the Chase Young that was drafted. Nor the Chase Young that was 4 years after that.
Okay. So
you have to, with those names together, you have one average defensive end.
My boy said together you get one seat.
Okay, that might be a little facetious. Cameron Jordan always is gonna command respect. Jordan is Cameron Jordan, right? But you cannot deny he is up there. What is his 18th year?
He up there, though.
He's been in the NFL.
He up there. He up there with Cam,
Calais, and Cam.
Yeah, all of them boys.
Speaking of which, prayers up to Calais Campbell, because was it Calais Campbell? Somebody shot his somebody or something.
Yeah, Cam Jordan, 37 years old.
Yeah, so Cam Jordan is up there, right? He might get you. You know, he's still a sack threat. He still can apply pressure. I just haven't seen Chase Young do anything that brought his name back up to the top. Like, oh shit, Chase Young. Like, nobody's running from 99. 99 is not generating the pressure that his name carried years ago.
Not coming out of college.
You know what I'm saying? And injuries do that.
Yeah.
Injuries do that. To be honest with you, I forgot that he was still in the league. It wasn't until I was playing the Saints on Madden and I seen him pop up. I was like, oof, damn.
Not a Madden reminder.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is where Chase Young is at. My bad.
Chris, you on one today. All right. Secondary wise, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Justin Reed, Julian Blackman, Quincy Riley, and Jonas Stanker. Is there operating secondary for this
Kool-Aid
season?
McKinstry is your captain back there.
Kool-Aid, nice. I like Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid is your captain back there. Everybody, unless he can play all secondary positions.
They had poor Kool-Aid
at the same time.
They had poor Kool-Aid on George Pickens in the scrimmage game, man, and it did not end well.
I mean,
it's George Pickens, though. You know what I'm saying?
It's George Pickens, right?
George Pickens.
But at the same time, right? That's the issue that you have to think about, right? There are multiple George Pickens.
I was about to say there's some George Pickens in that division. You got Drake London. You got Tent. You got
just in the division. So
in the division,
Drake London,
Ibuka,
Emeka Ibuka, and Tedoroa McMillan.
You don't have to worry about Drake London getting passes. That's not gonna happen. He ain't got nobody throwing the ball.
The thing about this is, right? So outside of the division, right? Yeah, you got to see those guys twice a year, right? Mm-hmm. You start the season against Amon-Ra St. Brown. You jump out the gate with a test.
But that ain't no test.
Excuse me?
That ain't even practice. Hey, I'm talking about for Detroit. That ain't no test.
No. I'm talking about Kool-Aid.
I don't think.
I'm talking about.
We was ready to talk about the Bucks.
I don't think it's that type. I don't think it's that type of receiver that gives him problems, Chris. I think it's the big physical one. Amon-Ra is not a big physical guy.
No, but he will route your ass up.
And that's fine, right? And Kool-Aid McKinstry plays that type of receiver well. When it's something big, physical, and you got to come in contact with it, you understand
like
what
three I mentioned?
Knocking you off your block, that's the type of receiver that he has problems with. Amon-Ra, Amon-Ra gonna run around and be fast and all of that stuff. I mean, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. Yes, of course, that's what he's gonna do. However, Kool-Aid can handle that type of receiver. He handles it better than he does the big physical guy. Their schedule: Detroit, Baltimore, Vegas, Atlanta, Minnesota is their first 5.
Say that one more time. First 5.
Detroit, Baltimore, Vegas, Atlanta, Minnesota.
Amon-Ra, Zay Flowers. I don't know who the number 1 in Vegas is. Who was the 14?
Minnesota.
Damn,
No,
that
Justin
is a trick.
Jefferson.
Who is the number 1 in Vegas?
in Atlanta is Drake London.
Drake London.
Somebody on the internet. Who the number 1 in Vegas? WR1.
It's not Jacoby Myers because he didn't.
He's
left
gone.
somewhere. Yeah. Is it?
It's not Trey Tucker, is it?
Is it Jack Betch? Is Jack Betch the number 1?
No, Jack Betch is a tight end.
No, Jack Betch is a
Trey
receiver.
Is he?
Trey
Yeah.
Is
Trey
it
Tucker's your 1?
Wow.
That might be a Kool-Aid game right there.
I mean, yeah. I mean, why not? Right?
Shit.
Why not?
My boy said Trey Tucker's their number 1.
I mean, unless Jalen Naylor is considered to be the number 1.
Oh, he might.
That's man.
It's possible.
Jalen Naylor, he might.
These first 5, where we at?
0-5.
Nah.
Whoa.
Nah. They might be 1-4 though.
Detroit gonna give him hell, right?
Yeah, they gonna blast them.
Baltimore.
They gonna blast them. They gonna
That's
pick up 2
0-2.
demoralizing losses
The
immediately.
one they could win might be Vegas.
No,
What about Atlanta?
no, that's the
They-
one that they might be able to win.
Listen, and I hear you, right? Tua automatically, right? But at the same time, if you can't stop Bijan, that's all you got to do.
Look, man, they are division
Tua,
rivals.
listen.
They've seen plenty of Bijan. They got plenty of
And-
tape on how to stop Bijan.
and still can't stop him. And look, all Tua got to do is either turn around 180 and hand it off, or
They
hit
beat-
him in that fucking screen.
Once last year.
That's what I'm saying. It's a division rivalry, man. You that's always a coin flip.
That's the win that you're giving them. I'm
Yeah.
giving them Vegas. I'm gonna give them Vegas.
I'm giving them both of them. I say they beat Vegas and Atlanta.
Ooh.
I don't think they beat Minnesota. Now here's
That's-
your next 5. Here's your
That's
next
lofty.
5.
That's lofty. I
Here's
got them
your-
on 5. I got them on 5 right now.
You wild as hell. Okay, here's the next 5. The Giants, the Steelers, Cleveland, Carolina, Chicago.
They get 2 of that next 5.
No, they get none of those.
They beat New York
Nope.
Okay.
and they beat They beat Pittsburgh.
That's still gonna be early in the season. Jackson Dart and Scandal gonna still be on the field. They ain't got their concussions yet.
I don't know about that.
They ain't picked up their concussions yet, man. Not
I
by
think
week 5.
That's week 6.
Oh,
week
They might have.
Week 6, you might see a Jameis Winston sighting. Okay.
And
it gets progressively worse for the Saints, though. They get Cincinnati, Green Bay, Carolina, Tampa, Arizona, Atlanta, and Tampa.
oof.
They're gonna lose all of those.
It
I'm
could-
saying you
it's-
might win one game this season.
It's really looking 2-15ish.
Yeah, at the most.
Now,
Nah, at the most, bro.
division games are trap games,
That's
right?
what I'm saying. Them are the 2.
So they can that whole division went fucking 3-3 against each other last year.
I get it. That's
Everybody
what I'm saying.
3-3.
It's a
That
crapshoot.
shit was so ass.
Yeah, it's a crapshoot.
So
100%.
so they can fuck around and pull 3 wins out of the division.
Ooh, wait.
Fuck it,
Boy said
right?
3 wins.
They can fuck around and pull 3 wins out of the division, and then they can beat the Steelers and the Giants. That's 5. At best, 5-12. They won't beat that 6-win mark. from last year.
5-12. Oh
At
my
best.
God. Oh
At
my
be-
God.
that is
Not
the
even
ceiling.
Close. No,
That is the ceiling.
I'm going to under on 5.
That is the ceiling for me. 5-12 is the ceiling. Don't be. Hey, Ofer is very possible with this team.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to under on 3. Shit, what we talking?
Ofer is very possible with this team. This team is probably just as bad built as that. What was it? 2016 Cleveland Browns team that went
Oh,
0-16.
the over team.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Speaking of bad built, Ruben Bain will be playing.
You've never liked Ruben Bain.
Not that that's the segue into
You've
talking
never
about
liked
the Bucks.
Ruben Bain.
Poor Bain. My boy got his mask and everything, man. We gonna let him make it.
Listen,
Oh,
he got them baby arms, man. He can't help it. Right. But did you see him get that sack yesterday?
you gotta get some get off, man. If you got,
Listen,
if you got,
man, he know how to use them little arms.
yeah.
I'm just joking, man. Okay, so Tampa last year was one of those teams that one of your teams like right down to the last week. They just couldn't put it together. Streaky, like you said. Baker Mayfield has these excellent games, and then he'll go into a shell, and then he'll have excellent games and go into a shell. But one of their major issues last year is they couldn't put pressure on the quarterback. I think they were last in the NFL in sacks. So you draft Ruben Bain, who widely was criticized for him having short arms. That's something that he's dealt with his whole life. You know what I mean? Like
I found that out from you.
Yeah.
This man has not liked him for forever.
Well, I actually thought that the Cowboys would draft him. If Caleb Downs wasn't there, I believe Ruben Bain would have been the draft pick.
I still think the Bain should have been the pick, but I digress.
Hey, Caleb Downs is showing his fucking medal.
I'm not saying that. Listen, I was never saying that Caleb Downs wasn't a baller. I'm just saying
be honest,
what
man,
the Cowboys needed at that
secondary
point.
secondary help was very much needed though.
Absolutely. That
secondary, like the line was okay. The line, you can live with the line. I mean, you just got Quinnen Williams. You know
but they have done some work on the line since then. They brought in Rashawn Gary, and you know, Quinnen Williams is starting to become more of a central focal point of the defense and stuff. You've extended him and all of that, but you know, we digress. Bucks.
I mean, so last year, right? Tampa's offense, to me, I thought was pretty dynamic. Even though you had players getting hurt and Chris Godwin was hurt like the entire season, but he came back. Mike Evans was hurt. Mike Evans is gone. Chris Godwin becomes your, I don't know if you call him your number.
He's still a number two.
No.
He's still the number two.
Ibuka is your number one.
Be your number one.
Yes.
Ibuka's a bad boy. Don't get me wrong.
Ibuka getting 1,400 this year minimum.
Yeah.
If he stays healthy.
Yeah, because Baker's going to be on a tear.
You think so?
Contract. This is a contract year for Baker Mayfield. He done already kind of tore his draws with Tampa, saying that he gave them all that he could, and they feel disrespected.
Baker always feels disrespected, though.
I mean, yeah, but you don't give him any kind of ammo for it, though. To his credit, he gave you everything. He took you to the playoffs. He started winning divisions and stuff again. He came behind Tom Brady, man.
And won divisions. Granted, not hard in that division.
I mean, come on.
If
you can't fault them for who they play.
Listen, if you go one win over 500, you probably will win that division.
I get that, but you can't fault them for being in that division.
You go one win under 500, you might win that division.
Speaking of one win under 500, every other team but the Saints went 8-9.
Yep. Nasty work.
Yeah,
and
that is nasty work.
The finish of that season last year was
terrible. How do you win and still lose?
It was so bad, it was good.
Tampa runs out on offense. Baker Mayfield, Bucky Irvin, Ibuka, Chris Godwin, Jalen McMillan, and Tez Johnson. Kay Otten is the tight end, and their offensive line is decent. Tristan Wirfs, Ben Breedson, Graham Barton, Cody Mach, and Luke Godecki. I think that's how you say his last name. Godecki. So they have a decent offense.
They can put up points.
Listen, I'm a Bucky Irvin fan too.
I am. I like
Bucky Irvin as your running back, and that receiving room is not bad. Give Baker some time. Let him make quick decisions. The offense can put up some points.
Well, that's the thing. He's so fleet-footed that he don't even really need all that much time. Baker can make some shit happen. Matter of fact, he liked playing off script. He liked playing Sandlot.
Now my worry is, the offense can put up points, but can the defense stop points from going up?
So
I mean, hey,
Elijah Roberts, Vita Vea, and Ashawn Robinson are your defensive line. So Vita Vea has already said that he wants out.
he
They
resigned.
gave him 1 year. They gave him 1 year, $30 million.
Yeah, he resigned.
He got a year.
1 year, $30 million, which is crazy for 1 year.
Your outside linebackers would be your other defensive end. Is Ruben Bain, Alex Alazone, Christian Roseboom, Yaya Davey. I like Ruben Bain, and I like Anazone. And I think that defensively, defensively, right? The one thing that you have to improve on is getting after the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you sign Ruben Bain, or that's why you draft Ruben Bain
Mm-hmm.
to get after the quarterback. Short arms are not. I don't give a damn. That dude got a high ass motor. He gonna get after the quarterback.
Yeah, he's gonna do his thing.
Head closed up in middle. He helps you with the run. Right.
So Ty Bowles runs a 3-4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Secondary wise, you still got Antoine Winfield Jr.
Can't cover the whole field though.
And the Buccaneers.
Morrison and Zion McCollum are your corners.
Benjamin Morrison might be okay.
Tyke Smith is your strong safety, and Jacob Paris is your nickel.
His best help is Benjamin Morrison.
Because I'm gonna put everybody on the field and I'm gonna spread you out and I'm just gonna launch everything at you.
So
it is gonna get hard to cover though.
Your strength in your secondary is your safety.
Mm-hmm.
Now
You better hope you can keep everything in front of you.
Well, the thing about it is if you actually get a pass rush, you don't have to keep it in front of you. Your corners don't have to be that great. Just get after the quarterback.
Man, you know they're gonna all run 5-yard outs, comebacks.
No, Baker. They actually. I do.
No, I'm talking about the opposition.
Oh, yeah. My fault.
You playing the Saints, the Falcons, and the Panthers. The only team I'm really actually worried about stretching the field and going downfield on you is the Panthers.
I don't disagree. I think Atlanta has the weapons to go downfield against you. I just don't think they have.
But they're not. You're gonna play Tua, and the only way you're gonna keep Tua on the field is, come on, say it with me, 3-step drop. You're not getting far down the field with a 3-step drop, bro.
I don't think there's any quarterback in the South with an arm that can match the wide receivers to take the top off of
No, I'm not saying that they don't have an arm to. There is the arm. Penix has the arm.
Oh yes, he does.
I'm saying Tua, Bryce, and Tyler don't.
I mean, Tua has the arm. He just is not gonna take that amount of time to get it down there.
Right. So you might as well delete the arm then. Then the arm is not effective. If you're not even gonna be able to hold the ball enough to be able to launch
3-step drop, dog. I'm telling you.
I think Bryce can do it.
Bryce can do it. That's what I'm saying. The Panthers is it. The Panthers is all I'm talking about.
Ball like that. Bryce just ain't never had no protection. He got it now.
Yeah.
Here your first
five.
Here your first 5. Cincinnati, Cleveland, Minnesota, Green Bay, Dallas.
They didn't even win first place last year in the division. How they get this?
They almost did though. That was the sad part.
Yeah. This is the second place schedule.
Hold on, give me that again. Slowly.
Cincinnati, Cleveland, Minnesota, Green Bay, Dallas.
They'll win the first 2. They'll win the first 2.
Yeah, they'll win the first 2.
Because Cincinnati always starts the season terrible.
Cincinnati's gonna go like 0-4 before they get their shit
together. Yeah. So Cincinnati, they'll beat Cincinnati. They'll beat Cleveland because Shedeur will be the starter. So there's gonna be the growing pains and
if Shedeur start, they ain't gonna win. You better hope that's Deshaun Watson.
No, it's not a blowout. It's gonna be a great game, probably one of the best games that week. But I think the experience of Baker Mayfield wins that game.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay.
If Kyler Murray can plug and play with that offense,
Minnesota's gonna torch you.
And Brian Flores'
that's gonna
defense,
be a great game. It's gonna be
Yeah.
probably game of the week.
and that'll be the first time that line for Baker gets tested because Brian Flores loves the blitz.
He's gonna bring some pressure.
So
That's
yeah,
for sure.
so I see Minnesota winning that game.
Yep.
I also see Green Bay winning their game. Dallas, if Dallas is who I think they should be this year, they should also win that game against Tampa Bay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's
Your next five.
I got 2 and 3. You win the first 2, you drop the next 3.
Your next five. Pittsburgh, Carolina, Atlanta, Chicago, Detroit. You get Detroit. You get Detroit coming off a bye week.
Oh, that's a L.
No, you know what? I would love to say that's an L.
I mean,
But for
coming off
some
a bye
reason,
week?
but for some reason, Tampa Bay always plays us tough. They were actually the first loss and the only one of 2 in that 15-2 season.
I remember. I remember that.
They always play us tough.
I gave y'all the business a little bit too.
And wasn't it at Fort Field though?
It was
Ooh.
prime time.
Yeah.
And it was the second week of the season. So I was like, early season woes, whatever.
Yeah.
And then we didn't lose again until Buffalo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this: Tampa's schedule ends shitty.
Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Let's do the second 5. So do
So
the second 5 again.
they 2 and 3. Let's go.
Pittsburgh,
They can win that game. 3 and 3.
Carolina,
At or home.
at Carolina.
3 and 4.
That's win.
I got them losing that one.
You got them losing it. Well,
Yeah,
they're
I
gonna
got 'em-
split it anyway, so it ain't
Yeah,
gonna matter.
so I got them 3 and 4.
Atlanta,
Oh, that's a win.
4 and 4. 4 and 4.
Yeah,
at Chicago,
4 and 5.
that's a win for me.
at Detroit.
4 and 6.
Okay, this is where it gets shitty.
Well, I got them 5 and 5 then.
Carolina at the crib, but you get that on Monday night
5 and 6.
Yep,
versus the Chargers.
5 and 7. No, they gonna beat the Chargers. That's 6 and 7.
Okay.
That's 6 and 6 then. We had 6 and 6.
Okay,
Yeah, nope. 5 and 7. I'm gonna go Chargers. 5 and 7.
okay, at Baltimore,
Nope. L.
5 and 8.
New Orleans,
Win.
6 and 8.
Atlanta,
7 and 8.
Win.
They'll split.
They got them sweeping it.
Rams,
7 and 9.
Wow.
And that's gonna be a brutal ass whooping too.
at New Orleans.
Win.
8 and 9. Again. Damn.
I knew how this was gonna play out. 8-9. There you go.
Damn. They just love sitting at 8 and 9.
Got it on repeat.
Golly. Run it back, they said.
8-9.
Shit.
All right. Now,
Oh my goodness.
Jesus.
hot Atlanta.
I mean, we can kind of just limit this to offense.
Because if you can't put points on the board, what are we talking about? Matter of fact, shout out to Jay on our other football channel, Between the Hashes. Make sure y'all go check them out and subscribe to that as well. Shout out to Jay, man. I'm gonna use this line, man. Book 'em pick of the season. Atlanta will be in the bottom third of the league in offensive points per game.
All right. So,
Oof. Damn.
quarterback Tua Tagovailoa.
To a
Running
tongue on the
back.
areola.
Running back
terrible.
Bijan Robinson. Wide receiver Drake London, Jahan Dotson, and Amile Zacchaeus. But you got Zachariah Branch, Dylan Drummond, Chris Blair. Kyle Pitts is your tight end. Your offensive line ain't bad. Jake Matthews, Matthew Bergeron, Ron Newsel, Chris Lindstrom, and Jawan Taylor. So you don't have a bad offensive line. You don't have bad wide receivers. You have an out-of-this-world running back. You have a tight end that has potential out of the wazoo, right? What is Atlanta's problem, and why do we think they can't put up points?
The first problem is who you decided to hire as head coach.
Okay, that's
You'll
cool.
You'll never be successful with that. Secondly, I understand the reason why you went and got Tua, but it's still Tua.
I
That's
don't.
the second reason why you. And I told you, DJ, because it's a left-handed program over there. You don't got to change no schemes.
I feel you.
Right? You plug two in. You don't got to change. You don't got to change blocking schemes, protections, none of that. It's really just plug it. That's why he's just there literally to hold the ship until Michael Penix gets back. That's it. That's the only reason why they got him. We don't got to change no protections.
But Penix got 2 bad wheels, man. Is he ever gonna come back?
Yeah, he will.
I mean, for a day at a time. I mean, can you count on that?
I don't know if y'all noticed, but up here with this picture, who will win the South? Did y'all notice anything about that picture?
What picture?
That one up there, the top right, above the tape.
Did you notice anything about that picture?
Let's see.
You didn't put the quarterback up there. You put the running back for Atlanta.
Why should I?
Exactly. The running back is the key for
that.
Yeah,
it's the best player on their offense.
Fun fact for you. Your running back makes 3 times as much as your entire quarterback room combined.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, it's rightfully so, but that's a problem, bro.
Who is at 1.2 million? Penix is at 2.8 million. Cooper Rush is making 1.3 million.
That's nuts. How can you build your franchise around that? And I'm all for taking team-friendly deals because I sat here and watched it for years with Tom Brady and the Patriots, but you can't have a quarterback that isn't at least competitive. You know what I'm saying?
Well, MPJ is on a rookie deal, so we have to take that out.
Are we saying that Tua is not competitive?
No, we just saying that you can't be serious about competing with Tua as your quarterback.
Now you just said that he better than Deshaun Watson.
You can't be any kind of respectable if you think Deshaun Watson gonna be your starting quarterback. There's a difference.
You got a $35 million wide receiver on this team too.
Yeah, you do. That freshly paid receiver.
Freshly paid.
Rightfully so. Well, is it rightfully so?
I believe
he might have could have got a little less.
35?
He probably 31 would have been cool. 30, maybe 29.
How do you plan on getting him the ball this season?
Send it home to him, mail it to him, UPS. Have him bring it to the game with him.
Man, he gonna have to do some end around. He gonna have to do some Debo Samuel type stuff.
Be a gadget.
The bad part about it is their defense, although slightly undersized, is pretty good. They're not terrible.
Well, they are missing that defensive end for 8 games.
And James Pierce is a major
in NFL.
Hey, he better thank his fucking lucky stars.
Surprised he still has a job.
He better thank whoever. Better thank the NFLPA, whatever.
I don't know.
Somebody blessed him with an only 8-game suspension.
I mean,
high speed chase.
Yeah, I don't know what JP was thinking. That was dumb.
Listen, I'm sorry. And please forgive me if I say the wrong thing on here. Like, we can edit it out later, but we are live and we got people listening to live. I don't ever want to meet a piece of tail that make me act like that.
Ever in life.
Have you seen Rickea Jackson?
Man, it don't matter, dog. It don't matter, cause look, I'm telling you how it was in Atlanta. Hey, Atlanta is not Knoxville. JP come from UTK, man. The Smoky Mountains is not. Oh my goodness, It ain't the same. I'm gonna just say it like that.
Nah, I mean, granted, man, you gotta understand, man. When you get in this position, man, this is I hate this because it's predominantly with our people. It's predominantly with our people, man. But
I don't care if I work at McDonald's. I never want to meet something that make me act like that.
No, and you're right, but it should be more amplified, those thoughts, when you got millions on the line.
Oh, a lot of money on the line. And you're right. And what you said is absolutely correct. I hate it. Like when I live in deep South I live in Texas, and my little area around here has been under a lot of fire, if you will, because of the whole incident that happened at the track meet, right? Now, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So that is literally 3 miles down the street from my house.
What happened at the track
Where the
meet?
incident happened. Kid track meet.
Yeah.
Well,
Stabbed the
Kid stabbed a kid at another track. Kid stabbed another kid at a track meet,
and
he just got sentenced. Not too long.
So he got sentenced, and then you had an appeal, right? And then the appeal got denied as well. It wasn't an appeal; it was for to call the first trial a mistrial, and then have another trial. Now it's going to appeal court. In appeal court, you have to grant the appeal, so there will eventually be another trial for it. But I hate the fact that, in social media, especially with the way things are going on these days, I hate the fact that, you have all these, like 8 memes and all this type of stuff, especially when it deals with us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, by us, I mean Black people. And there are certain ways that you should behave yourself, especially in public, right? Especially in front of people. You understand what I'm saying? And I watched this video the other day about the Carnival Cruise Line. It's before they even got on the boat, right?
In the terminal.
It's in the terminal. And it was this lady and her son. And I don't know like what the whole deal was. But anyway, it was like 10, 12-year-old kids fighting too, right? And it's how it all and they fighting security guards on top of that. And I was like,
hold on. And I don't know if y'all been on cruises. I just went on my first cruise a couple months ago. That ain't security. Those are U.S. government agents.
Yeah. Agreed.
Maritime police, right?
They are.
No, it's maritime police. I think it's
I think
border,
maritime
border patrol.
police.
They're federal police officers. Is what they are. Just like on base, it's the same type of cops. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's disappointing, but you had people like, this is the ghetto stuff that we talking about, blah, 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 blah. Like, I hate the fact that we have a tendency to do things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it, right? And but then you have people like what's the dude's name?
Stephen A.
No, the police officer.
Why was that the first name?
The police officer.
What police officer?
The dude that's been on all these damn social media shits. The dude, what Officer Tatum, is that his name?
Oh, Officer Tatum, yeah.
You got some of bitches like that, you understand what I'm saying, that just amplify everything that happens. Like, stop giving people ammunition. You understand what I'm saying? Like, quit doing it. You know what I mean? Like, I absolutely love my people to the bottom, to my core. You understand what I'm saying? Because I've been Black my whole life. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much all that I know. You know what I'm saying? But I do not like the fact that like you give people ammunition to go on social media and just start talking shit. I don't like that at all. And this is one of those situations that does the same thing. Like, you beat the shit out your girlfriend. You send the police on a fucking high-speed chase. You understand what I'm saying? Knowing full well that you're a public figure, right? You are an absolute public figure. And you're good at your job, right? Now you got to sit out 8 games, which, like you said, Chris, thank your lucky stars for that shit, because it could have ended a whole lot worse.
You could have had no career, no games, and how you beat jail time.
Because look,
if you got Johnny Cochran from the grave, that's the only way I can think about it,
bro. That's Atlanta, Georgia,
GSP. Come on now.
We talking about jail time and shit. Let's be clear. He could have ended up not breathing.
Yeah. It could have ended real bad.
So I hope this was a wake-up call for him. I hope listen, you got out of here, and you know what? But at the same time, I don't want to see any of my people in a jam.
Not at all.
But
Not
when
like that.
people,
Not
when
at all.
people-
But we don't
when
want it to
people-
be because of stupidity either.
but
No,
when
sir.
people get blessed with a response or this is the consequence, you don't get no jail time, you only miss 8 games of your season. I don't think that it might not sink in for him. He is a young guy.
You don't think that it's gonna hit hard enough?
I hope it does, but at the same time, I'm like, hey, I got away with it once.
So
I can get away with
you know
it
what
again.
that's compared to then? Rasheed Rice.
And not even Rasheed Rice. Remember, Ray Rice never came back.
Never
And he missed
came
the
back.
time.
And all he did was beat her and drag her in public.
It was bad.
It was bad.
It was bad.
But he wasn't running from no cops and no shit like that.
He wasn't. He wasn't.
You know what I mean?
It was bad.
I mean, yeah, he beat the brakes off of her. He did.
I mean,
It was terrible.
Knocked out.
It was
then dragged out.
I mean,
Dragged out the elevator and flopped on the floor.
I mean, yeah, he did all of that. It was gruesome.
And it's it's always the second person that gets the flag, right? Nobody ever talks about what she did. Not saying, hey, listen, what he did was not right at all.
Right.
Look,
But you know what I'm saying?
I don't
Spitting on
care.
somebody is a felony.
Look, fool, I don't
So-
care what she could have possibly done, man. Like Corey said, we from Dallas, dog. I was always taught I'm a big, strong, healthy man. I am not fixing to put my paws. I'm not finna put these on a woman.
Yeah.
I don't know too many men that got hands my size, and let alone the kind of strength that I have. I'm self-aware enough to know I'm not fixing to swing on no woman, man. We're built different.
And I completely agree. But have you ever been spit on?
Yes.
You have?
Yes, in my face.
You didn't just like
Hell
everything just
no.
shut off. You black out.
No, everything blacked out, dog. But I was like, I went like kind of catatonic. I like froze.
Hey, I commend you. You were strong. I can't. Somebody spit on me. I know for a fact.
Man,
I'm blacking out.
Because here's the thing. I'm 5'9", right?
Mm-hmm.
Chick to spit on me. It's like this. So yeah, she spit up. So I'm like,
spit is spit, brother.
I know it. And that's the thing. You was like, oh, the reflexes would have done this, that, and the third, and whoop the whoop. Cause I wasn't even looking at her at that point. She was like, I know you did not just spit on me. And it is in your best interest to remove yourself from my immediate vicinity. I'm saying this is the exact conversation I was having.
Yeah.
It is in your best interest to remove yourself immediately before I snap out of it and then I beat the I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
You got to keep yourself out of trouble.
You do.
You have to.
You do.
You got to keep yourself out of trouble. But
Speaking
anyway,
of trouble,
like that.
Speaking of trouble, man, how much trouble the Falcons in with that schedule?
Oh. Pittsburgh, Carolina, Green Bay, New Orleans, Baltimore.
Say that one more time.
Pittsburgh, Carolina, Green Bay, New Orleans, Baltimore.
So they 1-4.
I got 2 and 3.
Who they beating? Pittsburgh.
Who was the last? They beat New Orleans.
Okay. Baltimore.
And no.
They beating Carolina.
Maybe.
Man, it ain't a snowball's chance in hell.
Division.
In a freezer.
Next
Division.
5. Next 5.
Mm-hmm.
Chicago, Frisco, Tampa Bay, Cincinnati, Kansas City.
Hell no. 0-5.
Oof.
That's an offer. So
Yeah.
I got them at 2 and 8. No, that's not 2 and 8. That's bad math. No,
It is 2 and 8.
2 and 3. 2 and 8. Yeah, 2 and 8.
All right. You get a bye week 11.
Mm-hmm.
Tampa, Detroit, Cleveland, Washington, Tampa.
They'll lose both Tampa games.
I got 1-4. Man, I got them at like just above the Saints because I had the Saints maxing out at like 2 to 3. I got the Falcons maxing out at like 4.
You
They'll
close.
lose to Detroit. They'll lose to Chicago.
Minnesota,
They'll lose to Minnesota.
Cleveland, and Washington.
They'll lose to Cleveland. They'll beat Washington.
They'll lose both of them.
They end the season with New Orleans and Carolina.
They'll lose both of those games. What's that? 4 wins on the season?
Like I said.
So 4-13.
Yeah, they can sneak 5, but 4 is what I'm looking at.
Okay. Last team, and I don't know if they would be the last. They might be the first team. Carolina. So
I mean, they got the momentum from winning the division last year.
they are your division winners at 8-9.
Hey, the banner still goes up.
Hey, they must gonna have to buy. They gonna have to get the fan base and everything to buy into that new stadium that they over there building. They better keep winning.
So Carolina, after Bryce Young got benched for Andy Dalton,
He went on the turn.
when he came back,
He
he
went on
was
the
not.
turn.
He was not the same Bryce Young.
Mhm.
It's one of those things with him that you discover that if you have a decent running game, right, it takes a lot of pressure off him.
Mm-hmm.
Rico Dowdle is gone.
Where he go?
Tennessee, I think.
Tennessee, I believe.
Really? He was only in Carolina for what? 1, 2 years?
Something like
A
that.
year. He's only there for a
Damn.
year. He was the Cowboys.
They should have paid him. They should have paid him.
But you still have Chuba Hubbard, and I don't know if y'all remember the name Jonathan Brooks from the University of Texas.
Are you serious?
Yeah. That's who it is.
Jonathan
I
Brooks
knew that
is
they
back?
had somebody coming back. Yeah.
If you watched him play yesterday, Jonathan
Yeah.
Brooks is back.
Yeah.
Wow, I haven't heard that name in a while.
Mhm.
Year 3 in the
They
NFL.
said Chuba Hubbard ain't gonna get no game.
Year 3 in the NFL, and he's taking his first snaps.
That's crazy.
Yep. So Jonathan Brooks is back. And I saw him play yesterday just because I was super interested in watching him play, and he played like for a quarter, and they took him out because he's explosive. Scored a touchdown yesterday, looked extremely good doing it. And in their preseason game, they played starters too. They played Jacksonville's first team defense, and they won 34-17, right? Which is a preseason score. But Bryce took him down the field twice behind Jonathan Brooks running the ball, and Jonathan Brooks looked explosive doing it. Now Chuba is Chuba. Chuba gonna get some run. He absolutely gonna get some run because you're gonna have a 1-2 tandem. But their wide receiving core, I like their wide receiving core. For one, they big as hell. Ted McMillan, Jalen Coker, and Xavier Legette. They got some big ass wide receivers.
Yeah, they do.
Their fourth receiver looks like it's gonna be Jimmy Horn Jr. from Colorado.
I hope so. I
Yeah.
hope.
I
He
like
gives
I
Jimmy.
hope so.
He gives them the speed factor.
Yeah, I like
Golly.
Jimmy.
I love Jimmy.
Get
Tommy
on the field though, man.
Tommy Tremble's your offense is your tight end. Offensive line is pretty decent. They absolutely can run block. They showed that last year. Offensively, I believe
They got it.
well, maybe Tampa. And I think Tampa just because I think Baker is a more proven quarterback than Bryce
And
Young.
Bryce.
Mhm.
Receiver wise, though, Tampa has good receivers, but I like Carolina's receivers. It's hard to lose with
About
a
him.
6'4" cat. You understand
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like it gives your quarterback a big target to throw to, and he needed that help. I believe that, but I believe Chuba and Jonathan Brooks also put a lot of stress relief on Bryce Young. And I think they've done a good job at kind of modeling this team into a team that Bryce Young can win with. Offensively.
Mhm.
Defensively, they're not bad at all. They were a solid defense last year. They got one of the best corners in the NFL in J.C. Horn. They have a solid defense. Derek Brown, Bobby Brown, and Tershawn Wharton, Patrick Jones, Devin Lloyd, Trevin Wallace, and Jalen Phillips are the linebackers. Corners are Mike Jackson, Morig is the safety. Nick Scott is the safety. Horn played the other corner, and Smith Wade plays your nickel back.
Devin Lloyd was a hell of a pickup.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. They're set up to be a viable opponent for, especially within their division, but for any roster in the NFL. Now, where shit hits the fan is when you finish a year in first place in your division, then you got a first place schedule, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even if it is by half a game.
So you start the season: Chicago, Atlanta, Cleveland, Detroit, Philadelphia.
They can beat Chicago.
And they got an early bye week, week 5.
Damn.
They can beat Chicago.
They can beat Chicago. I got them actually winning that game.
I'll give them that game as well. What's the next? What's
two losses? Two losses.
They'll beat Atlanta.
They'll lose to the Eagles. And
Hold on. Go through the first 3 first. Chicago, Atlanta, Cleveland.
I got them 2-1. They'll beat Chicago. They'll beat Atlanta. They'll lose to Cleveland.
Yeah, they got a loss in Cleveland. I had the same thing.
They'll lose to Cleveland. So I got them 2-1.
I actually got them 3-1.
Well, I gotta hear the 4th game.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Detroit.
Oh,
Detroit.
2-2.
I got them at 3-1 right now.
Yeah, they had 3-1.
Who they losing to?
In Detroit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then you have a week 6. You got a week 5 bye and a week 6 game against Philly.
3-2.
I think 3-2.
I think they'll beat Philly.
No. You think they'll beat Philly?
Yeah, they're gonna. Philly is gonna look very, very different.
It'll be a different Philadelphia.
Philly still has a good defense, but that offense is not gonna put up numbers like y'all think it is.
All right. It's
gonna be different. I ain't gonna say that they ain't gonna put up numbers, but it's gonna look different.
Here we go. You ready for the next 5?
Hit it.
Tampa, Green Bay, Denver, New Orleans, Baltimore.
They'll beat Tampa.
They'll beat Green Bay.
They'll beat Green Bay.
You got to play them. You got to play them in Green Bay though. But
they'll beat them. It's early. It's early.
Yeah. When is it?
October. It won't be frozen yet.
Oh yeah. They'll beat Green Bay.
Yeah.
That's before Michael come back too.
Yeah. Denver.
They'll lose to Denver.
Denver.
They'll beat New Orleans.
Baltimore.
They'll lose to Baltimore. So hold on. So
that's 2 and 3.
Hold on. So I got
3-2 and 2 and 3.
I'm trying to think of the overall record.
5-2
to start the season. 3-2 when they beat the Eagles. Who was after the Eagles?
5, Chris.
That's where I got them?
Yeah.
Okay. I was trying to do the math.
Got you.
All right.
Next 5. Tampa again, Minnesota, New Orleans, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh.
They'll lose to Tampa.
They 3-2 on that.
Okay. Minnesota.
They lost Minnesota.
They'll lose to Minnesota.
New Orleans.
They'll beat New Orleans.
Cincinnati.
That's a win.
By that time, Cincinnati should. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think they'll beat Cincinnati.
Pittsburgh.
They'll beat Pittsburgh.
Okay.
That's 8-7. That's 8 and 7.
You end the season. You get Seattle at the crib. Now, mind you, this was the team that played the Rams the toughest in the playoffs last year.
Mm-hmm.
They played the Rams tough.
Mm-hmm. Almost beat them.
Almost beat them. Should have beat them.
I also think Seattle takes a step back defensively.
I do. I think Seattle takes a step back, period.
Okay. Do they beat Seattle?
Yes.
And then you end the game. You end the season versus Atlanta. Both your last games are at home.
10-7 for the Panthers. A respectable division winning record.
My boys say they get the double digits.
10-7.
10-7. I got them. You got them what? 9-8?
Yeah.
So even at 9-8, Carolina still wins the division.
Yeah, they still win the division at 9-8.
You got Carolina winning this division.
Yeah,
this is.
I got him.
Man.
I got him running it back, Corey.
Exact same records, man. This is terrible.
So check this out. Now that we've gone through every division, NFC, who are your playoff teams? NFC South, Carolina.
There will not be another representative from the NFC South.
No.
NFC, let's just go with the champions. NFC West.
NFC West.
LA.
You say the Rams. Okay.
Yeah.
NFC East champs.
Cowboys.
Dallas.
Cowboys. Okay. And the NFC North champs.
Detroit.
Vikings.
First conflict. All right. So.
My boy.
So.
I ain't mad at you though, Chris.
If you had,
I'm going
I do actually like us, and we have the benefit of a last place schedule. So
okay, so and I don't disagree with that, Chris.
That's fair enough.
But Minnesota got a third place schedule. It's not that terrible.
No,
so,
for sure. But we also got it. I don't wish bad on anybody. So if Kyler Murray has the year that everybody's expecting him to have, then cool. But we got to remember Kyler Murray is Kyler Murray.
Let me ask you this. Does the North take all the wild card spots too?
No.
Where does the other wild card team come from?
Okay, so and this is all right. This is how I got it looking, right? NFC South gets one, the winner.
Okay. The East?
I honestly think it's 1-1-1.
Okay.
I think everybody else gets 2 in.
So the West gets 2?
The West gets 2, the North gets 2, the East gets 2.
Who are your teams from the West that make it?
Seattle and LA. LA wins the division.
Who are your teams from the North that make it?
Detroit and Green Bay.
And Dallas and Philly are the other two. DeMarcus, how you feel about that?
Nah. Out west, I can agree with that. Seattle and LA. Up north,
San Francisco playoffs.
No, San Francisco ain't making it.
Okay. The
North. Honestly,
you think 3 get in from the North?
I think 3 get in from the North.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. But what 3?
I don't think Dallas and Philly.
Hold on.
See, this is where it's gonna blow everybody up.
Nope.
You know where I'm going,
DJ.
You know where I'm going with it, man. We done already covered this.
Detroit, Green Bay, and Minnesota.
I think that they take a step back, and
Chicago's gonna shit the bed.
I think that the other 2 teams are that much above the other 2 teams that it's just gonna do what it do. So I guarantee that the Lions and the Vikings go in, but I don't think that the Bears is gonna do nearly what they think that they did last year. And they're gonna mess around and pull the basement.
Green Bay will fuck around and get in.
Green Bay is gonna get in. Once Micah comes back, Green Bay is gonna be fine. Green Bay is just gonna have a problem at their front part of the schedule with Micah still out and trying to make it work.
So
keep in mind they also lost Romeo Doubs.
True enough,
which was a large part of their offense.
Here's the tricky thing about the NFC this year, right? So just delete the South. It's the division winner from that, which is probably gonna be Carolina, and that is what it is, right? Everything else in play comes from the other 3 divisions, right?
Mm-hmm.
San Francisco will have a winning record.
Okay.
Green Bay will have a winning record.
Yeah.
Okay.
Philly and Dallas will have winning records.
Okay.
Everybody's discounting Washington, but okay, yeah.
I don't think Washington will have a winning record, and New York won't have a winning record either.
I saw enough of Washington's defense yesterday to know that they're not ready.
Oh, their defense is terrible.
Yeah.
Chicago can get in at 9-8. But I think, and we saw this a couple of years ago. Y'all remember when the NFC had 8 teams with double-digit wins?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That's what it can be like again this year.
So you can have a 10-7 record and not make the playoffs.
Why? Because a division winner has to get in. And your division winner that
then you're gonna mess around and have some playoff matchup like the Panthers versus
the Panthers hosting the fucking Rams. That's what it was. The Panthers hosted the Rams because they had the division and the Rams lost the division to a 14-3.
Wouldn't that be nuts for the Panthers to be hosting the defending Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks?
It wouldn't be a surprise.
And it's very, very, very probable because I
That's
think
what I'm
LA,
saying.
I think LA definitely runs away with that division.
Yeah, me too.
I think by a 3-game cushion.
Okay, AFC.
Ooh, see, not for the first time in a while, the AFC is very tricky.
Okay, AFC
I
South.
don't see that.
AFC South. That is Jacksonville's division to lose.
Jacksonville.
Okay.
I
There
know what
will not
everybody
be
say
enough-
about the Texans, but Jacksonville.
I think that the Jacksonville will be the only South representative in the playoffs.
AFC South is Jacksonville. AFC North.
The Ravens.
Baltimore. I can't.
Don't trust the 80-year-old quarterback. AFC
No.
East.
Say it with your chest, boy.
If Drake May can handle a first place schedule, New England will win that division.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say if. I'm saying we win. Period.
AFC West.
Chargers.
Oh my God. That came out of nowhere.
Oh wow.
No Broncos, no Chiefs.
Broncos will be a wild card. Chiefs won't even make it over 500.
Oh, again?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
The sun has set on the Chief Kingdom.
What the little dude say that be eating the food when he tastes something good? Chiefs ain't gonna make it.
Chiefs ain't gonna make it. Broncos will be a wild card, but the Broncos and Chargers is gonna come down to like the wire. It might be like
you think
same
it's
record.
Gonna be,
It might be same,
like Carolina Bucks last year.
So check this.
It might really be same record head to head.
So check this out. Buffalo, New England. Whoever don't win gets a wild card spot. I think that's given, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever doesn't win the West gets a wild card spot. So Chargers, Kansas City, whoever.
No, Chargers Broncos. It's a 2-horse race.
Chargers Broncos.
Chargers Broncos, dog. I got a hard time with that one, son.
Where does this other wild card team come from?
Hey, the North.
Who?
Cincinnati or Cleveland will get that last.
Cleveland, boy. Cleveland. The land.
Cincinnati or Cleveland will get that last wild card spot.
I think that wild card spot comes from Kansas City.
Nah.
So what was our division champs? We had
Ravens, Patriots, Jacksonville Jaguars, and I had the Chargers. You had the Chiefs or the Broncos.
Well, out of the West, I do had two. I had the Chiefs and the Broncos going. So that was that. Patriots and Bills.
You don't have the Chargers going.
Chargers gonna get 11 wins this season.
I don't give a shit. Chargers gonna charge,
and that's gonna be enough.
Chargers.
It'll be right. It'll be just enough for them to get put out in the first round again.
Chargers gonna charge.
Now we not saying what they're gonna do in the playoffs. We're just saying who gonna make it.
I don't think they make it. They're gonna take their yellow uniforms and they're gonna stay in LA.
Hey, them yellow joints is fire. I ain't gonna lie.
I like the baby blues. The baby blues is high.
Yeah, those shits is cold too.
Okay. So,
but the AFC is so bad that last wildcard team can be an 8-9 team, which might be Cleveland.
I don't think that the AFC is bad.
I don't either.
Think that they have as many good teams as the NFC does.
I think the AFC
you still play solid football in the AFC.
Yeah, but the thing about the AFC is it's very reliant on your quarterbacks. Right, Patrick Mahomes.
The whole league is relying on their quarterbacks. We was just talking about how Atlanta ain't shit.
No, I get that, but in the NFC, there's a wide spread of talent at all the skill positions.
Yeah,
on a lot of these potential playoff teams,
and on the Atlanta Falcon team where they have skill at every position other than the quarterback position. We're talking about Atlanta being one of the worst teams in the league,
right? For sure.
With that being said. It don't take a genius to know that if they had a decent quarterback, then they would probably be pretty good.
But at the same time, in the AFC, right? You look at the Chiefs, who only have Patrick Mahomes, who might not be Patrick Mahomes.
How can you say that? We got Rasheed Rice back. I ain't gonna say Kenneth nothing about his ass. I think that was a waste of money.
Rice is not suspended yet.
Still pending, I think.
No, he
He
ain't
will
suspended.
be.
He ain't suspended yet. He
He
ain't
will.
commissioner's exempt list. They done already went through all of that. He has absolved himself of all of that stuff.
He didn't absolve himself of shit because he went to jail for it.
He did go to jail.
Yeah, but that was part of the original agreement.
When is the last time
It was deferred?
The league don't care about that shit.
When is the last time it was deferred, but he violated probation?
Oh, did he violate?
When is the last time you've seen a player in the NFL go to jail and not get suspended?
No, I didn't know he violated. If he violated, then that was different. I thought he was on that deferred arrangement that Dallas had.
With the car racing, that got deferred, right? And I don't know how, but it did. And it's good lawyers. But he went to jail. He went to Lou Sterrett for violating.
Oh, boy, went to LSU?
Yeah.
Damn it. boy. They gonna get enough of that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't trust the Chiefs, man. Patrick Mahomes coming back off a torn ACL. You know what type of quarterback he is. He relies on those legs.
He said that he looked like he's gonna be the week 1 starter. I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't think it's a good idea for you to try to rush him back, man. You put Justin Fields out there. That's why you brought his ass in.
That's why you brought him in.
2 quarterbacks in the NFL that I think it's a bad idea for them to show up week 1. Patrick Mahomes and
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones.
Oh, Daniel Jones will not be there week 1.
Oh, yeah.
No,
he will.
He's the week 1 starter.
Yeah, he
Says
will. Says Shane Steichen.
This man tore his Achilles.
Yeah, we know that.
He tore his Achilles.
We get you. We understand.
Hold on. No, wait. Because I need the viewers to hear this. He tore his Achilles, right? For being on the field when he shouldn't have been because he had a broken fibula.
Agreed. He should not be.
And it was late in the season, correct?
Yeah, it's like December.
It
was in December.
This is about to be September. It is an Achilles, Corey.
Yeah, the Achilles is bad.
We're not disagreeing with you. We just reporting out of Indianapolis, dumbass.
Listen. Matter of fact, let me listen. To anybody who is tied to the Colts organization, do not start Daniel Jones week 1. If you value your team's success and organizational prowess, do not start Daniel Jones week 1. Thank you for this PSA.
Who's the 3rd team quarterback? Because Anthony Richardson will be hurt by week 2.
Shit, go get Phillip Rivers back.
All right, man.
That was a cool Cinderella story.
Okay.
Until he threw that first fucking pick. We was like, yeah, no, this is like what was going to happen.
His 3rd pass of the game. Okay. So next week, we're going to draw all this up and we're going to go to a way too early Super Bowl prediction. It's the last week of the preseason. Next week.
Yes, it is.
After that, it's game time.
What time is it?
It's game
time, huh?
It's been a long 200-some days. But we here.
Super Bowl.
All season been brutal, bro. Especially for Pats fans. We still here.
The Super Bowl today is 175 days away.
On Valentine's Day too. That's just bad.
The day of love.
That's just.
It's gonna be a whole lot of dudes. It's gonna be a whole lot of dudes. There's gonna be like
they gonna be taking their girl out to eat early.
Baby, say I'm gonna tell you now.
Don't let it the day before.
Don't let the Cowboys show up in the Super Bowl. Man, my girlfriend is so mad at me.
If the Lions is going, because you're gonna know who's going to the Super Bowl 2 weeks before the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
If the Lions going Pro Bowl day, that's Valentine's Day.
See, the beautiful part of it is when you married to somebody
speaking
that
of Valentine's
don't give
Day,
a shit about Valentine's Day. I love mine.
Speaking of Valentine's Day, that's my Valentine right there. Shout out to my baby right there.
Real nice. Hello, man. How are you? All right. Next week, same time, we'll do this playoff tree. We'll talk a little bit of preseason football, and we'll start gearing up for this season, man. Week 1, we'll talk about some of these matchups.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's time.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna go cook some chicken. I see y'all.
Yes, peace.
Peace.